The purpose of the video today is to inform AI as to the progress of the beehive. Today is July 3rd, 2026. This inspection, the goal is to see if the bees are moving into the honey super, and also to determine the health of the hive, and also make sure that there aren't any supersedent queen cells being formed by the bees, which would indicate that they're preparing for a swarm. I'm going to hand over the phone to my son, who will be doing the recording. I'm going to begin by taking off the top. I've got my earbuds in the tail, so it should be recording my voice pretty well. And I'll start by removing the lid, which is feeling like it's being glued down by the bees with propolis. It's a good sign. So I will need my hive tool. Yeah, they're gluing it down. So there are bees up here. Not a lot. It does not appear they have started drawing comb in the honey super, unfortunately. But they have discovered it. So, not a terrible sign. We'll brush these guys back into the hive. I'm going to put that lid aside. So yeah, filming in here. Bring the camera close. Stand right next to me. You can see from the middle that nothing has started happening yet. No work on the super. I want you focusing on camera work, Mateo. Don't worry about anything else. Okay. We're going to go ahead and remove super, which is again getting glued down with propolis. Because the bees are working, they're just not storing anything up here yet. They use the propolis as glue. See that? Okay. Apply a little smoke. We're now at the top deep box. I'm hoping to find the queen. As far as the amount of work that's been done by the bees, it looks like out of the top brood box, at least 8 of the frames have been filled out. They are starting to draw comb on the outside of the first frame. As you can see here, they're wax. And on this side, they are also starting to store nectar. We're going to set this one down so that we're able to move combs. Being very gentle not to squish any bees. We have built out comb, and they're starting to store honey on. This would be number 2 from me. Hopefully we can identify where the queen is this time. Being very gentle not to squish any bees so they don't go into panic mode and start trying to attack us. Honey capped on the top of this one. Honey and brood on this side. That's capped brood right there. You can see the little C-shaped larvae. You see them inside? Go ahead and see if you can film them, Mateo. They're right here. There's little eggs and larvae in there. And some C-shaped ones. So those are new bees that haven't yet been fully fed and capped off. The bees will cap off the babies, then they'll finish developing inside of the capped cells, capped brood cells. So the queen has moved up to the top. There's a bunch of capped brood here, beautiful, and honey at the top. Let's see if we can spot that queen. We do have some drone cells being developed here. Those are drone cells, but what we don't want to see is any queen cups. Lots of brood. Look at that. Beautiful. Very healthy. Be very careful not to squish any bees. Keep them docile with a little smoke. This is a very gentle, very mellow breed. These guys are great. Lots of capped brood. We have some bee bread. We have some drone cells. And on this side, more resources. Not seeing the queen. Moving on. lot of brood babies. See those little larvae inside of the uncapped? There's a mad bee. Be chill, girl, be chill. Lots of brood. God, what a healthy colony. It's amazing. Very, very, very robust. More brood, capped and uncapped. Still haven't seen the queen. Starting to get a few angry girls here. There's some more brood cells, drone cells here. These are drone. That's a drone cell. Like that one might. On the off chance it's a queen, I'm going to go ahead and get rid of it. I don't want them producing new queen cells. That is burr comb. You can go ahead and get rid of that. Give it back to the bees. Now we're moving on to number 7 here on the top box. We got some defenders coming out. They're starting to get a little mad at us. We might have squished a bee or two. More brood, more honey. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Wish they were using the top box, but they haven't needed to yet. A little bit more smoke to calm down the girls. Now number 9. Feeling good, Mateo? Feeling safe? Okay. They are getting a little upset with us. I really want to get my eyes on that queen. Alright, what do we got here? More brood. A lot of more honey. Is very heavy. This one's heavy. Alright, where are you, girl? Where are you, queen? Queen's going to be elongated. I had painted her back white. I'm not sure if it's still white because the bees might have cleaned it off of her. Ooh, that'll get them irritated. Drop. Boink. Alright, let's see what this one's doing. Look at all that honey. Beautiful. So they have basically worked the top pretty well. There's a drone. See that big one down here in the bottom? Anyways, just do one underneath. I see drones. I don't see the queen. But then I'm not that skilled at spotting her yet, so I'm not too worried about it. I know she's in here because the work they're doing indicates she's around. I'm going to go ahead and checkerboard the first one in. So what was position number 1 will be position number 9 here. to encourage the bees to finish filling out this particular frame. All right.
Careful. You just squished 2 bees.
Yeah, there'll be some squishing. We just don't want it to get to the point where it's smelling like lemon candy out here. If it does, let me know. My nose isn't working that great. Okay.
I do smell lemon.
Huh?
I do smell lemon.
Not lemon, banana. If it smells like bananas, then we're really in trouble. Okay, you're in their flight path, so they might get mad at you. Okay, this is very heavy. Oh, watch out. Whew. Okay, let me get rid of this. That beautiful beeswax they make. Okay, bottom brood box. We've got comb out on all of them. I'm going to start with number 1, nearest to me. Hopefully we'll spot that queen. I use my knees, it's very hard on my back. Okay, inside of the first one's being built out. We have brood and nectar here. We're going to set this one aside. I don't see the queen on her. Get one more schmirkety schmirk. The idea with the smoke is to push them down and makes them calm. Well, not really. It makes them think there's a fire coming, so they gotta grab resources. I'm seeing a lot of drone cells. A whole lot. But again, the point is to not see any, what we don't want to see is any queen cells being made with the peanut shaped cups. Alright, this is number 2. Lots of brood. Lots and lots of brood. Cap brood. Beautiful. Cap brood means that any day now they're going to emerge. We'll see an absolute explosion of activity around the hive when these guys are born. Take a wide stance so that I can work them. Here comes number 3. Open cells. So a lot of little larvae there. This side has looks like bee bread, some honey. I don't see any eggs here. All right. Number 4 on the bottom now. So everything gets glued by the bees. Cap brood. All right, girl, where are you? Where are you, queen? If you spot a really long bee, that's her. More drone cells. More larvae. No peanuts. Good. All right. Bit more smoke. All right. Ow. Back's hurting me. Okay. Number 5. See how they're starting to get angry?
Uh-huh.
You must be getting close to the queen. Okay. All of these are empty cells, so they're probably newly hatched sisters because this was full of brood. Some drone cells, see those stand out on the top? These guys, those are all males. You can see a couple that are starting to emerge right here. See that? The brand new drones coming out. Even looks like one's trying to squeeze his way out right now. Look at that. Brand new bee. Okay. Just in case they have ambitions here, remove that. Now we're going to move on to number 6. Careful with your movements and stuff. You really don't want to agitate them more than they are already pretty agitated. Four, 5. This is number 6 we're coming on. Okay. Though we have not seen the queen, we do know that she's alive. Shit. What's the matter?
They're everywhere.
Yeah, they're getting a little upset. Don't swap at them or anything. Move very gently. Okay, hold on. Now we're moving on to number 7. Oh shit. I haven't finished building comb on number 7 yet. Looks like the bees have moved upstairs. So they still have room to build in this box, which may mean why they haven't gone into the honey super yet. Number 8 coming up now. Number 8 still has a lot of room to build. We're going to have a whole army of new babies here in a minute. They're mad. Number 9 coming up. Number 9 is still being built out. Ooh, one stung me on the finger. Ow. Okay. Let me smoke them down and then we're going to put it back together now.
Holy shit.
Ooh, they're mad.
They are really mad. We killed a bunch, dropping 8.
On the checkerboard, number 1 to number 10. Trying not to squish you guys. Get out of the way.
Holy shit.
Okay, I'm going to move fast here. Get this thing back together. Get out of their house. Woo! are stinging me. Okay. All right. All right. Whew. Okay, girls. All right. All right. They are mad. Very mad. Okay. Okay. So that does it for today's inspection. Didn't see the queen, but they're all good. I'm gonna go ahead and get out of their way. Just let them get back to normal here. All right, see if we can shut off the video.